Hi, my name is Francis Kim. I'm head of engineering and architecture for Knox Networks. And Knox Networks was founded on the premise that traditional finance and digital assets will coexist together for decades to come. So we created B2B infrastructure software that provides real-time asset orchestration and transaction management tooling for businesses looking to work across traditional assets like cash and treasuries and digital assets like tokenized funds, stable coins, crypto. And we're API based, very easy to use, flexible. You keep your existing systems, no rip and replace. And the problems we hear about is transacting these assets across various systems in a unified manner and having real-time visibility across your asset classes is problematic. There's fragmented back-end processes and operations, different tech stacks, interfaces. And as businesses invest more into digital assets and stablecoins, the problems just get worse. So we've saved our customers years of development time, operation costs, transaction costs, and provided new revenue opportunities where they can trade and transact in new asset types and have automated asset management. So we built a stellar team at the intersection of traditional finance and digital assets. We're headquartered in NYC. Most of our team has 10 to 25 years in experience. Our chairman of the board is Marty Chavez. He's the ex-CFO of Goldman Sachs. We have our lead investor from Anthos Capital. And then we have Eric Schmidt, who's the former CEO and chairman of Google. He's been our largest angel investor to date. And being large in an engineering and product team, we couldn't have been here with our advisors. Some of them include the former head of the OCC of the US, former head of the New York Fed, board member of digital assets, a board advisor to Coinbase, and others from Swift, Stripe, and Block. So we're already in production today with patented software. But we're very excited to announce that we just closed the seed round of $6 million, which gives us 2 to 3 years of runway to expand our customer base and go to market. And we've had great industry feedback. We've won several awards, one at the G20 Summit, beating out the likes of JPM and MasterCard. And we've won a prestigious grant from the NSF and the White House. And why now? Well, regulation, market trends for digital assets have been phenomenal. And we're in an ecosystem where fintechs want an easy digital asset strategy, and they want it fast. And you see this momentum with all the acquisitions. You got Bridge getting bought up by Stripe. You got the MoonPay acquisitions, Ripple acquisitions, and so forth. Knox works in our customers' environment, on-prem or in their cloud. So we work in 3 ways. So first way is we help company A integrate to these external systems. So they may have cash across various banks, funds across various systems. It could be at WisdomTree, Circle, and digital assets across various custody services like Fireblocks, Anchorage. And 2, we'll create real-time digital twins, representations of these assets. And 3, we'll initiate automation and business logic across all these accounts. So some examples of automation capability that we have in production today: yield automation threshold. If my cash is above a certain amount, move it to a money market fund. If my ETH is above a certain amount, move it to a staking service. Or you have payroll via stable coins. Banks can offer their business customer the ability to do payouts in stable coins. We do the conversion from fiat, we set up recurring payments, and do things like allocate X% to a certain fund for this employee. And then you have hot wallet, cold wallet rebalancing for security and regulatory reasons. In some jurisdictions, you have to keep X% of your assets offline in a cold wallet. We'll automate all that process for you. And then you got things like netted settlements where you might have thousands of trades a day, but you settle only once at the end of the day with the market maker. So we'll net out the transactions so you save the on-chain fees while keeping the rest of the trade fees in revenue, in profit. So we have 2 go-to-market strategies. One is direct to the customer, to the product operations team. Might be someone like Robinhood, Digital Bank, or any other exchanges. And another way is through a distribution partner. So one might be a custody service like Fireblocks or Blockdaemon. Another one might be a tokenized fund issuer like Circle, WisdomTree, and so forth. Or it might be someone like Accenture or Deloitte, and we just sell to their customers. And our easy-to-use software it typically goes from contract to production about 2 to 3 months. So our asks, number one is introduction to clients. We have a lot of features and cool tech built out. And number two is introduction to some strategic partners. These distribution partners I just talked about with the different custody services or fund issuers or direct to customers through someone like Deloitte or Accenture. And then number three is hiring for a go-to-market revenue lead with early-stage startup experience in fintech and digital assets. Thank you very much.